It's Allison reporting to you from the Courtyard at St. John's, and today we are going to talk about the Hunger Games.
What? No, not the Hunger Games. No, we're gonna talk about the Hunger Team, right?
Okay.
A lot more fun and fewer arrows involved in the Hunger Team. And the reason we're going to talk about the Hunger Team is because people have been asking questions about, how do I connect with MT25? So we're just going to give you a for instance.
Okay, let's say that I am interested in joining the Hunger Team. What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked that. So let's say, for example, that you're someone who likes to walk in the crop walk, which incidentally is coming up on October 14th.
Mark your calendars. Mark your calendars.
Exactly. So the crop walk supports Church World Services. And Church World Services does all kinds of things, including helping hungry people. So let's say you've been saying to yourself, hey, there's been lots of hurricanes. What can I do to help people who've been affected by the hurricanes, right? I mean, you've been saying that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of folks at St. John's have been thinking that we have a very compassionate and caring congregation.
Right, exactly. So what you might want to do is you might say, hey, I know that Church World Services is on the ground helping people who are affected by Harvey, who are affected by Irma, people in India and Bangladesh who are affected by floods. Church World Services is a really great organization. I'd like to help them. So I want to walk in the crop walk. So when it comes to the way we do it, you would then sign up to be part of the Hunger Team.
Okay, so on September 24th, as part of the MT25 kickoff, if I was interested in helping with issues about hunger, then I would join the Hunger Team. Is that correct?
That's correct. You don't have to be hungry to do it. You just have to want to help hungry people and be on the Hunger Team. And one of the things that the Hunger Team does is it works with the crop walk. It also works with loaves and fishes in doing a food drive later in the year, and it works with friendship trays. So the Hunger Team is anything that helps people who might be dealing with issues of hunger.
Okay, that's a really great explanation of the Hunger Team, not the Hunger Games. What other teams are there as going to be as part of our MT25?
Right, so there's 7 total teams. And right now we're going to see if Martha's brain can come up with all of them. Are you ready? It's a test. Health, hunger, homelessness, the 3 H's, education, children and families, peace building, and St. John's community. And each of those has organizations underneath it, and really most people will connect to the organization, and then you'll be on that team.
Now, Martha, this is a little bit of a change from the way that we've been doing things at St. John's. Why are we making this change?
Right, so several reasons. One is that we've just been asking ourselves to do too many things. There's more missions in the world than we can possibly do. So one of the ways that it really helps us to control that is for you, the members of the church, to let us know that's what you want to do. I want to do crop, or I want to do Center for Community Transitions, or I want to do Right Moves for Youth. And then we know those matter to you. We don't know unless you tell us. So we're going to give the power back to the individual members of the church in their team to decide, hey, these are the organizations we want to do.
That's wonderful. Do you think this will help build community here at St. John's?
I absolutely hope so. One of the things I remember when I first came to St. John's was I was a member of several teams. I was on a Habitat team or a Habitat crew. and then I was on the men's shelter team, and we always went together, and we would a lot of times have a meal together before or after we did our mission project, and so doing it together was part of what we did, and over the last few years we've kind of lost that, so that's another thing we're trying to get back.
What a wonderful way to build community here at St. John's and to do God's work in the world. And we will see you on September 24th at the MT25 kickoff. This has been Allison Benfield
And Martha Kears.